Do you guys hear me? Enter in 1 if you hear me. Okay? Everybody hears me? Enter 1, please. Okay, good. So, I have a question for you. Enter yes if you have a mobile phone. Enter yes if you have a mobile phone. Okay. I see only yeses. No, maybe you didn't say if you know, but I think everybody has a mobile phone. Now, how often does your mobile phone has no Wi-Fi but still have phone service? Kind of nowadays, almost all the time, you have you have kind of Wi-Fi connection, correct? At least when you're home. So, would it not be nice that you could have a mobile phone with a mobile number and you don't need an how do you call that? An service provider, and let's say T-Mobile, a carrier. Huh? If you don't need a carrier, you need only a phone and a Wi-Fi, and you get a phone number, a real phone number, like what you can put on your marketing, or or to save costs, or you want to pretend that you live in a certain city. Let's say you live outside of the USA, or you want to kind of you want a phone number from another part of the country. Would it be nice? So I have so much to share today. We are working hard on a new app, a mobile app for the call portal. We created an yeah, we created uh, an introduction video for it, and let's play it. I hope you guys hear it, okay? And then we can talk more about it. Okay, so this is being approved at the Google App Store. This is an Android version. So we are working on the iOS version, so that will take another 2 months. But the Android version will be ready in I know tomorrow, can be Friday. I don't know how long that takes. So that is getting released, and so that would be so. With that, you can do text messaging, you can do calling, call recording, everything. So you don't need any you don't need any phone stuff. So you can have your own phone, your carrier, and you can add it to an extra number or whatever. Huh? So it's just a mobile app on your phone, what you download from the App Store. You enter your the call portal, the call CD login information, and you can see everything on your phone. You don't need to log in the call portal anymore. What do you guys think? You can have tracking numbers, everything, huh? So it's so I think that will easily do well, huh? You can also do block numbers, yes. You can listen to the recording. You can do back and forward text messaging, everything. Okay, so I was hoping to release it today, but Google takes a little bit more time. Google, yeah, you can do SMS. Yeah, Google takes a little bit more time than I had hoped. So hopefully it will get ready soon. Then I can announce it in the Facebook group. I create a separate page from it, so I will upload that video. I would appreciate if you would like and share the video, so then it gets a little bit viral. And this is coming. So we are working on the launch. So that is coming. Thank you. So that was exciting news. Now the second big news I have is the call portal. So the app name will be the call portal. Yeah, it's simple, huh? You can, if you look at call CD, it will also show up. But for instant reply, we will develop a new app. So my son actually learned last year to create apps, and we have now 5 app programmers. So we heavily invested in the app business. He created his own app. So you guys want to see his app? I don't know if you guys want to see that. Yeah. So I can look it up. That is his yeah, it's amazing what a lockdown can do. Let's see if I can find that video. Okay. 1 second, please. I did not prepare this. 1 second. Okay, I got it. You guys see this or not? You guys see this? Where is it? How can I make it bigger? I don't know how to make it bigger. Here, I think this is the video. So I wish I could make it bigger. Is there a 1 second? Let me try. Can you play it? Maybe is there? There's no. So this is the page. If you want to watch it and share it, that is always good. But he is 20 years old. He studies music. So he went to Interlochen. I don't know if some of you guys maybe know, it's an art school. And he studied music in nee, no, in the USA and Interlochen. And then he went to Miami to the university. He only studied music, but his professor needed a website, and it's really true. It's so amazing, and I hope that somebody from your kids or nephew will have the same opportunity. So he needed to create a website no. The professor asked, who of your guys can create a website? Do you know some people can create a website? And Stefan, he said, yes, I can. So in the knowledge that I can do that for him, huh? So I said, yeah, we can do that, but you do the communication with the designer and the programmer. So he did that, and he kind of liked it. He kind of liked to create a website. He got a lot of good feedback. I don't know. It was made in Tyndall Tuba, something like that. I forgot the name. TyndallTuba.com, something like that. I have to search it in Google. Something like that. Tyndall Tuba. Oh, here it is. So he created this website. It's created in Rapify, huh? And so his name is here, huh? And he got so much positive feedback from everyone, and that stimulated him. And then last year in December, he was, how do you say that? He was not looking forward to the break. He kind of said, I have nothing to do. So we said, yeah, why not go to India, to my company, huh? And he so I gave him a first class ticket because a long travel, and I kind of want him to have a good experience. And in the meantime, he decided now to create an app. So I said, you need a purpose. You cannot stay there for weeks and have no purpose. So he came up with the app ID, and he worked together with the designer to create the app. And then we hired the first programmer, and now we have 5. Now, the reason why I tell this, because I think it is a story that almost everybody who has dedicated and wants to learn, even I would never have foreseen this. Huh? So I never foresaw this. So that there are online so much opportunities also for young kids. Huh? So he created that. Now, what I want to say. So that is and my son created also the call portal app with his team. So he created that, and now he's working on the iOS version. And then we go to the instant reply. And if some of you guys have instant reply, we can create an app for instant reply. So we go. This is just a start. Huh? Okay. So that is the thing I wanted to share with you. See, go back to our business. The second topic I want to Gabriel said, Jack Holtman Media Empire 2021. Now, I kind of want to share this, that if you have a son which is not sure about his future, or a nephew or so, uh, engage him or her in an internet, in online marketing. And my son started with creating a website. Okay, good. Then the second topic. Who of you guys have Sales Dynamite Jack? Enter yes if you have Sales Dynamite Jack, and enter no if you don't have Sales Dynamite Jack. So, if you are, I would say, an old member Sales Dynamite Jack, you are used to this membership site, correct? Use this membership site and had kind of only the access, only access. So we created a new membership site, okay? It's on another domain. I will share the domain, okay? But the nice thing, so it has the same menu, Lead Find Jack. It is actually built in Rapify, okay? But it also has now a training section, okay? And training section with my best training. You only need 3 servers. How are people seeing such incredible websites selling results? Your first clients steal my secrets. Learn to reach more clients today. Your first Google My Business clients. Okay, so it has my best training in it. So if you are a Sales Dynamite Jack member, we're going to create an account in this new membership site this week, and then I'm going to email you the new login. So if you sign up past weekend, you already got the login. And the beauty is I got almost no login issues. With WordPress, what did is WordPress based, and I always had people, what is my password? The password reset doesn't work. All kind of things. Now with this new application, it's if you have the transaction ID. So if you log out, Jack Hummel log out, okay. Forgot your password, okay. You can enter your transaction ID, okay. And in the beginning, I don't have a password yet. You can set your own password. So I hope by now, by this, I have much lesser support tickets, and you have much lesser problems to log in. So that is new. Now, this is built in Rapify. Okay. And at some point, I will make it available for you guys that you also can create websites. Okay, when you go to my sites, okay, it's memberships is a new module within Rapify, and at some point I will have it. So if you go to members, okay, you see all kind of statistics who created. Okay, I will click back, but you see who created when they signed up. Okay, it's so amazing. So it has so many features. What I was struggling with other membership sites, that I said I create one by myself. I have a team of 40 employees, and I don't want my users struggling to log in and have a bad experience when they sign up. So that is my biggest struggle. I don't know what you guys is. My biggest struggle when I buy a product on Warrior Plus or YayVisio is that I cannot access easily the product. That is my biggest struggling. I always have to ask to reset the password and all kind of things. That's so annoying. And I know you guys have some experience with me too. Yeah. And I feel bad about it. And I put a lot of work in it, and I still have improvements scheduled. But that is the thing what I want you not to have in the future. any access problems. Okay. So, any question about the new membership site, Sales Dynamite Jack? So, I didn't ask that actually. I should have asked this. Who logged in the new membership site, and what was your first impression? Huh? What was your first impression about the new membership site? Guys, you had a good experience. I still had to update a couple of links. It's new, but I think overall. So here I put the support link. I can change the banner. Huh? What do you guys think? Did you guys who logged in? Enter yes if you logged in the new membership site. Enter yes if you logged in new membership site, and then tell me what your experience is so I can improve on it. Okay, good. So now the last topic, and now is a lot of topic tonight, is the online store, correct? The online store. What is the address? Yeah, I don't want to share the address kind of yet because if you didn't buy past weekend, you don't have a login yet. If you are an existing sales dynamic, we still have to create those new logins. Oh, sales dynamic Jack. No, sorry. What's the difference between sales dynamic and Rapify? Now, Rapify, has websites. Yeah, it's coming in all in one, correct? So sales dynamic Jack is kind of my dot lead finder Jack. Okay. BS at see if this works. Okay, you got the prospect, the lead finder. You need leads to get business, correct? You need to build up that list. You need to prospect. The I feel if you lack if no I feel typically the things what online marketers lack the most is not enough prospecting. You need, yeah. Okay, that's what I feel. So now that is probably because prospecting is not the funnest part to do, huh? But it gets more fun if you get those monthly payments. Good. Now within Lead Finder Jack, you also now have the store. You go to App Store, App Store, App Store. You see, guys, see that when you log in? App Store. Okay. You log in the store. Then you go to Start, and now there are 2 tutorials in it. Getting started. Okay. Also created by my son. And then Order Domain. So that will get you going, and then those are those PDFs. So the quick start PDF is really nice to review how to. It's kind of you don't need almost not more than everything is intuitive. Okay, you order the domain, huh? And set it up. Now, if you have set up the store, okay, and you want the digital marketing store. Who wants the digital marketing store? Enter yes if you want the digital marketing store. Okay. The only thing you need to do is order a domain name or link your domain name and do the install. Then you click on support and you submit a ticket. Please install the agency store on my domain. Huh? The agency store. So that's the only thing. And then, and depending on how many people ask that day, okay, and then you will get this agency store with the most common services, okay, grouped in website tools, sales boosters, and communication products, okay. Okay, it takes no effort on your end to get this store. The only thing is set, get a domain name inside Rapify. Okay, go to order domain name. Okay, click on order domain name, enter the domain name, check availability, wait that it is propagated. Okay, you go back to store. Okay, and then in principle you can go to support and say, please install the digital marketing store. That's all what it takes. We do the work for you. Everybody clear on that process? I don't know. Let me write it down. Okay. So one is order domain, setup, send support ticket, send email. You can do here, send email to support at storeboss.com to install the agency store on domain ABC, whatever, huh? On your domain. Okay. We will install the agency store on your domain. You will get this. And this is what you need to make online sales. Okay. This is kind of your new digital marketing website. Nowadays, you need at least a buy button online that they can buy your products online, your service, whatever it is. Okay, you can offer hosting, you get online store, video, website, business directory listing, Google Ads management, Google My Business, call tracking, email, SMS, whatever you want to offer. Okay, so let me show you how easy it is to customize it. You go to this is domain, okay? We have installed for you. Click on login. You go to products, and here you can change products, okay? You can add your own products. You can do what you want. Okay? So Corey said, I had the store installed by your support team. It was very easy. Yes, thank you. So from here on, you can, it is your store and you can show your own service. But you have a store, you have an this is my point, okay? Edit is much easier than create. So what I mean by that is you get a starting point, okay? And maybe you want to have another image, another service. You click on the pencil and you make changes to it, huh? You make changes to your like. You set your own pricing point and so on. Huh? But you have something, okay? You need online buttons that they can buy your products and services. Hmm? And then you make changes and you click on view, okay? And then you see what it is. Now, if you want to learn everything about it, okay, you go to start, okay, and then you see all those PDFs, okay. Now some of them are with the old interface yet, okay, they are not updated. So when you say for dashboard, okay, you see the red interface, that was the previous color. We are updating those, okay, we are updating those, but the principle and how it globally works is the same. But the quick start, that is the most important one, is updated, okay. Who fulfills the store service that are present, okay. Now that I will tell you, okay. Okay, so here is my best done for you SaaS service, okay. There's all the servers there are, and here hosting is the solution. Membership site, okay, we will do it in Rapify soon. Websites use Rapify. Call tracking is one time set up. Online store is very easy. You create your online store, and once you create your online store, you can create a store for any business. Business direct listing is easy. Pay per call is just generating leads. You use the call tracking. Email marketing, SendEagle. Client reactivation, instant reply. Okay, multi promotion, okay, SendEagle. SMS marketing, SendEagle. Google Ads, PPC. You do it silently, you do it done for yourselves. Video marketing, voice drops, okay, instant reply. Funnels, Rapify. Security, WP Gateway Secure. So here you, if you want this, I don't know, this overview. 1 second. Webinar replay. I think text SaaS to get that overview. Okay, many of you guys have had it done, but if you need that link, yeah, can all the services be reflected in the agency side? Yes, very easy, and most of them already are. Okay, most of them already are. That is kind of it, the idea what I set it up. Okay, those services, that is SaaS, online store, SaaS, video, SaaS, website. Yeah, probably one time, but you can add the web hosting on top of it. Okay, business directory, SaaS, Google AdWords, Ads Management, kind of SaaS, done for you. Google My Business, kind of SaaS, done for you. Call tracking, SaaS. Email marketing, SaaS. SMS, SaaS. Those are all recurring payments, one time set up, and you get paid month after month after month. Okay? Okay. I need to check the link of that text number. I thought I put the SaaS on it, but I will check it out. Does it make sense? Is there 2 or 3 services you highly recommend for each business? Yeah. Is that Dave? Okay. It's such a good question. It's actually almost my favorite point. Whereas I need to log in the membership side. 1 second. I need to log in. Back to Rapify. Okay. I will show you something. Okay. Membership side. Okay. Maybe I have the login. I don't know. It works, but I don't think so. Uh, okay. I always log in here. So I log in the membership site. Okay, and then you go to the training, and one of the training is you need only three services as online marketer, and you really want to watch that training, Dave. Go to the training. And then that answer your question. Oh, it is the top. You need only those three services. So it's inside the membership site, and you need you ask for it. Huh? So you need only those three services. Good. What do you guys think of the look and feel of the membership site? Yeah, there's a banner. Okay, you can collapse it and expand it. You can change your profile. You can change the password. Okay, you can click on it for the sub menus, huh? And it's very easy to create. You know, you see here those links is everything is a page. You go to edit menu. Okay, edit menu, and here you have this menu management. Okay, here you have levels like lead funnel jack, sales local team jack, or sales armor jack. And depending on the level, let's say you have only lead funnel jack. Okay, 1 second. You have only lead funnel jack. Okay, you can see where you have access to. You just check and uncheck. And if you don't have access, you can redirect to a page. So it's very easy to create membership site with any content. Yeah, at some point I will release this, but I love it. I transfer all my membership site to this now. Good. So let's go back to the store. Who of you guys have an online store? No, yeah. I think that is not the right question. Who have buy buttons, online buy buttons? You need to have online buys. You have. Can they buy a service or product from you online, on your digital marketing team or whatever? Huh? Yeah. So you need that, correct? Yeah. Corey said they can now. I have store bus. Yes. So you need to have. That's not. If you're an online marketer, you need online buy buttons, huh? Kind of. Yeah. You are not. You don't have a business if you don't make sales. Okay. Do you have a price for all the membership together? I'm working on it, John. I'm working on a bigger package. So I think, John, are you asking, what if I want video, if I want sales Jack, if I want Rabify, all those products together, do you have a one big package price? And I'm working on it. Hmm? Yeah, that is the next membership site I'm going to create. Yeah, it will. If you have that big package, then you don't need those pay for those small products. Huh? So in my head, I have 197 in my. That's what I'm thinking, and I put all the products in it. So that's kind of my idea, or a lot of products. Jack Hotman Suite, yeah, or an agency boss, huh? Something like that. Good. So that's where I'm working on it. But for now, you need a buy buttons online store. And if you some of you guys have the online store but they haven't set it up yet, okay, I understand that, but I hope that you order a domain, okay, and you send an email to support@starbucks.com and we'll install the digital store for you. Okay, and I'm planning to run a special this weekend for the ones who have not an online store. You need your agency store. It's if you look at this, I don't know, where is it? This, everybody kind of needs. You click on a product and they can add it to the cart. You specify what they get. You can upload images and they can buy now. So this will pay. This is what you need at the minimum to be an online marketer. That's what I feel. You need online buttons. Okay. Any other questions? Okay. 1 second. I 1 second. Now it's going fast. That's good. Love it. Does your support team add all the description or the sales page? From the online store, yes. You will get this result. You get the images, you get the pricing, you get the description, everything. You kind of get a clone of this. And from that point, you can just edit it. Okay, John said, I have my standard website hosted in Derby Gateway, not an AG store. Is it recommended to have an online store before building a client store? It doesn't matter. You can do in a week everything. It's not that one thing takes a lot of time. You just grab a domain and install it. It's 1 or 2 day work if you work on it. Listen, can I create a CNAME record in my GoDaddy account, install the store? Yes, you can, but email support and they will help you. Rob, is there a price list on what we would pay for one of those digital store products ordered by a customer? Yes. You go here, online store. So I put 197 per month in it. You can do your own pricing. Huh? Monetizing our directory. Simple walk through. No need for detail. Okay, so you create let's say you create a directory site for dentists in an area. You prospect the dentist and ask that now you if they want to become listed in the special dedicated dentist directory. And of course they want. They have nothing to lose. Then once they agree to have that listed, you ask, do you want to list on the top of all other businesses? And dentists they have ego. Of course they want to be listed on the top of other businesses, other dentists. So they are willing to pay for that. So that's a short answer. Easiest or cheapest and best method to advertise your digital store. Sales Lead Manager Cloud. Lead Manager Cloud. Okay. Yeah, that was the business directory. Somebody was asking about the business directory. Okay. Any other questions? Does an AG store replace my AG website? Yeah, that is a good question. Now, Arlene said to me, okay, that is what Arlene said to me. I like this better than my agency website. That is what Arlene said to me. Now, you can also do like I have a client, okay, let's say store, okay, I have a client. Log in and I do view. Dit is the online store. And if I click here, this is her website. This is her website. And on this is kind of your digital marketing website. Huh? Imagine this is your digital marketing. You create a link and you go to store. On that is on a subdomain. Huh? So you kind of have best of both worlds. Okay, so you can use it as your digital marketing website. I think it is even more important than digital marketing website, but I think this is the best of both worlds. You can have your digital marketing website, okay, uh, create a link to the store, okay, and then sell your products. So what payment gateways are used in the store? PayPal, Stripe, Authorize, and Molly. So if you are outside of the USA, you want to check out Molly. That works for many payment applications. But if you are inside the USA, then I would use Stripe. Okay. Anything else? Cynthia said, I have AMM and I have all kind of other things. Do you anything else? Yeah. Now, the most important products are on jackhopman.com and click on products. Okay. Those are my most important products. Not all the products, but a lot of products. Okay. Anything else? Good. How do you change your logo on the store side? It's okay. Let's go to the store. Okay, log in. Go to site setup and then site settings. Okay, and then there needs to be a logo. Logo, and then you select user defined and you upload your own logo. Hmm? Is the call portal already part of instant reply? Yes, it is. Do they need login for to set up store? They don't. You mean support? We don't need to log in. Since the store is on our application, we can log in on the back end. Is a shopping cart included? Yes. Yes, 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 of course. Okay. So this is the whole application. So add to cart. You see this now. Check out. Okay. Check out. Okay. Create a new account. Guest account. Create a new account. Huh? The online store. I will run a special this weekend. Okay. How do you set the contact us from to work? Okay. You go to settings email templates, mailer settings, huh? Contact info. So look on the settings and mailer settings. The online store is same as the agency store. Yes, the you can use the online store for any client, but you want kind of when you go to site setup and click on templates. Okay, this is the template you want. Okay, and those are other templates which we have a restaurant template, we have a modern template for jewelry, furniture, consumer default. Okay, we there's always a template your client like. You like your agency store template. Okay, good. Now with that said, I really appreciate you guys' time. I hope you enjoyed those 3 topics. We discussed the call portal app, we discussed the new membership site of Sales Dynamic Jack, and we discussed the online store. And if you need any help, okay, with the store, just send us, just use this and support at storeboss.com, okay, and then we will help you to set up your agency store as soon as possible. Thank you so much, and see you next week training. Thank you.